info, sex educational content, fitness, health, nutrition, relationship advice, and more. Hi guys, and welcome to Gadget Reviews and to this graphical comparison between Space Marine 1 and Space Marine 2. So we are going to take a look at some of, well, the footage and of course Captain Titus himself, and discuss a bit what is the difference. Well, the difference is a ton apparently. I mean, it's obvious, but still I love such things and I basically don't get to do them so often, so you know. And this is my favorite Warhammer game ever, and the announcement on the Game Awards was, well, flooring, that's not the word. Well, okay, I was floored by it. Yeah, my reaction is here on the channel too, so there's that. And I recorded this gameplay. It's my own gameplay. I could have used some footage from my streams, but it's not that high of a quality. I decided to just record on 2K. Sorry. You can see it on 2K, but still. So basically, guys, I am just going to play both things. Maybe stop a bit the audio because I don't wanna break your eardrums. So guys, this is like what, 11 years of a difference in graphics. And the funny thing is that when the first game came out, after that the next gen came, the next gen, which was the previous gen now, and the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 came out. So that was just before the gen switched. And now the funny thing is that we are jumping to the next gen, which is the current gen, which is now, and it's freaking amazing. Okay, this is amazing. So I'm just gonna stop this and gonna stop the other one for a sec, just to check your comments, see is everything fine with the videos and the volume of the two videos. Hi to you, Mr. D, and to my Primarchs. Well, okay, Mr. D, hope you get it with this. Well, thanks dear Abby for the feedback. So guys, there's just a lot to discuss. So yeah, I don't know which is the gen of the new game, but it's one of the most realistic that I've seen, at least. It lacks a ton of color. I think that they could use a lot more color here, because the previous game had a ton of color. As you can see, the Tyranids look so awesome. And if you see Space Marine now on 2K monitor, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's obviously an older game, but it doesn't look that bad. Overall, it looks fine. And that's why I was able to just play it and not have the feeling that I'm actually playing something that's like super duper old. So yeah. At times, really, the textures are awful when you see the Space Marines up close. But other than that, I mean, it's not bad. Look at that, look at it! Look at this guy. I'm gonna go back so I can find you from the other game, Space Marines, up close as well. I mean, it's close to photorealism to a point. Not to mention this guy who impressed me the most with his expressive everything. So here we have a cutscene that you're going to see. That's the beginning of the game, because it's more bright, so it just showcases the game better. But the lighting in this game, in the first game, is pretty good. It's not bad at all, especially when the sun changes. And I mean, you walk through the ruins, and the sun is just hitting the armor, and then you just get into a shower, a shadow somewhere because you're, into things. I mean, you're getting into a corridor or something, and yeah, the sun is not lighting upon you. You see that? It's amazing how he is entering, and the sun is shining. It's just realistic. It's humanly possible for the times, you can say. Um, oh, you love the details on the Pradrons. Well, everything is amazing details. It looks like Titus got Inquisition rosary on the right gauntlet. He did. Interesting. Yeah, maybe the Inquisition is, you know, somehow ruling him now. Okay, so here is his face. I'm gonna stop it here. Well, not that you can see him behind me, but that is why the thumbnail is such, because you can clearly see the direct difference between the two. And this is the closest that I could possibly make it, where they're like in this position of the face. It's just very hard to get that exact pose anywhere. There is such, but it's like from game covers, such promotional pictures that always look done better than the game itself, which is not objective. So we are comparing how the game actually looks, the games. And just look at that guy. So first he has four bullets in his that's not bullet, I'm not sure what that is, like shrapnels in his forehead. And look at the scar. So when I played the first game, I actually didn't notice the scar on his head, on his scalp. For some reason I didn't notice that. Maybe I was too fascinating because I'm playing with Space Marines, but yeah, I didn't notice that. Okay, so in the first game he has only 2 of these. Now he has 4, and looks like they decide to stick with the damn it, I'm starting to forget words now in English. And how hi to Imperator, hi to you too. Primaris Titus or what? Well, no, totally, I doubt it. But hey, Erolo from Vikings is voicing him now, which is great. Oh, Lord Commander Alexander, that kind of rhymes, yeah. We have all been waiting, but I cannot complain myself because I have not been waiting a lot since I've played the game only a few months ago and finished it, which I'm very happy about. But yeah, I have not been waiting because I discovered Warhammer a year and something ago now, and I played and finished the game less than a year now. So yeah, I cannot complain. I mean, that's the good thing of discovering Warhammer now and not before, because yeah, I would have also waited for that game for 10 years. Okay, so continuing with the analysis, guys. Yeah, the scars, yeah. So the eyebrow scar is here. There's one on the cheek, on the older picture, on the Space Marine 1 version, on the left cheek, and there's not the same on the new Captain Titus. I don't see it. It looks like he has something on the cheek, but it's like under, I mean, it's not like here. Sorry, it's not like here, it's like here. But you can't really determine is he just having something on his face or not. There we have, of course, the scar on his lip, which is not present in the old model. But then again, of course, he could have gotten new scars. But to remove an old scar, that's a totally different thing. And of course, I mean, even the cut on his head is not the same on his scalp. That really doesn't matter, guys. We're just analyzing here. The nose is the same. Eyebrows are not the same. Eyes are smaller in the new model. What else? Yeah, the mouth is kind of different. and this whole part is smaller on the new model, which of course looks a lot better because now he actually looks like a human being. Yeah, now he looks great. I mean, the new graphics are out of this world, especially if the engine is very, very good and the developers know how to use it. Just see the Matrix, the Matrix demo. I don't know. I'm just mind blown. And for the people that got to actually play that on the Xbox and the PS5, like, well, I nobly, in the noble way, I mean, envy you because, yeah, I'm not going to see that in person. In person, it's totally different. Every game in person is totally different. When you upload anything to YouTube, is totally crushed, so to speak. So, playing the game again. So, yeah, I mean, the animation smoothness. 10 years, 11 years, okay, make a ton of difference. Look at that. I just so love how things got so advanced. I'm gonna go back so you can see it like in real time almost. And the gameplay, we're gonna take a look at the gameplay in just a moment. Okay. So yeah. The difference. Look at that, look at it, look at it. Just look at it. What smoothness, what, like, there's no aliasing. I mean, everything is just perfection. Of course, I'm aware this is a freaking trailer and a cutscene, basically, quality. But the differences between cutscenes and trailers, especially in a game that is third person, you can count on, at least to a very big extent, that you're gonna get what you see there a lot more. Whereas if you're watching, you know, an RTS trailer game, you know, like the Dune one that I still have to cover if I manage, whatever the cinematic trailer is, you're not gonna play that at all. Whereas here, you're gonna play it. So that's why, I mean, only one of the reasons that I love triple A third person or first person games, because you actually play that thing. So I'm just checking your comments real quick, guys. Hi to Patrick, who also joined. Yeah, I heard that he got demoted to like lieutenant English, which is ridiculous, but it has something to do with how the events of the last game unfolded. We're going to get some kind of a history of that and explanation, I'm sure. Now, we're going to get to the gameplay. And this is just amazing. He looks like a character for Terminator. I mean, doesn't that look remind you of Terminator in any kind of a way? Because definitely reminds me of Terminator, the way that he looks around. It's like, look at him! He's great! I just love that. Patrick, silver at 50 years, gold at 100 years. I didn't catch what are you referring to. Got it, I got it. Okay, it's not often you see 4 silver studs on someone's forehead. So that is what this was? Okay, because I never came across anything like that in Warhammer just yet. For some reason, I just didn't. So that is what this means. So that means that he is amazing. Imperial, I don't think so, because if it was, it would say in the beginning Unreal, but it seems like it's not Unreal at all. We're going to find what it is, though. Okay, to the helmet. Yeah, Primaris. At least I know that they're Primaris, yes, I can tell that. It shows he's been in service for at least 400 years. Oh, yes. Yes, now I remember that I watched, well, something about that from Warhammer. But that's amazing. He crossed the Rubicon. Yeah, he's a veteran. Thanks, dear Titan. Yes, if you can find that out, that's gonna be amazing. Yeah, I know he's a veteran. That's for sure. I mean, that is 100% for sure. So let's check the gameplay now. Ah, look at that. So seems like the camera is very close when you aim down your sights. I'm just gonna play. Yeah, and here I did something, but yeah, I want to check if I can change my costume. The costume, Jesus. If I can switch the arm, because I'm supposed to be getting the University edition or whatever edition that was. Okay, here's the beginning. But I don't know how to get to those things that they're supposed to be in the game now. You know, like being able to play with the helmet and all those stuff. Okay. So let's see what kind of a change there are. Yeah. It's still from this side, it's just that it's not exactly the same angle. It is pretty close though. That's almost like an FPS is that close. I mean, it's not like here, which I don't mind. I mean, they can make it feel better or worse always. So there's that. As long as I can see my character, I'm fine with it. Okay, putting the other one to play too. That is really from a lot from the sides. Maybe that's intentional for the trailer. I have no idea. But the freaking special effects, God, that's amazing. I doubt it's gonna be open world or anything like that, but it looks amazing, guys. Okay, so checking your comments real quick. Yeah, I know, Sir D. I know what that means. So, which version do you prefer? I mean, there's just no context, if you ask me. Now he's like a human. Before he was like a human, but you know, a lot more like clay human. So there's that. Oh yeah, I know about the Primaris procedure, but hey, you're getting so much better after that. So there's that. The way he ripped the head off, he ripped the head off. I think served in Death Watch. Hi to you, DC Nolan, 95. Well, it's cool that, I mean, if he got to be a Primaris, not only that he's gonna be stronger now, but it proves that he is strong enough to even get through the procedure, so there's that. Okay, so there is something, I mean, I should have, by the way, signed up for the game. I don't know if it's like for a beta, per se, but I have to sign up for sure. Okay. I'm gonna check the site now, guys, and let you know. So, Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2. Yeah, Focus Entertainment. I just don't remember what they did before, actually. Sign up now. Let's see what sign up now gives us. Okay. Gotta let them know that I'm not exactly a baby. And yeah, we're going to continue. So they just want to make a account and that's it. I mean, the previous game was made by THQ or not? Kinda don't remember to this point. Okay, I will have to do that. Well, not now because I'm just gonna type a lot of things that are not correct. So, yeah, that's gonna be a long one. Okay, but totally, I'm going to sign out and see what happens. I just love the expression of this soldier. It's just so amazing. He's just so in awe from everything that happens, which is just adorable and, well, very touching actually. Did you notice that he has a chain wrapped around his arm? Yes, I did. That's a Black Templars and Word Eaters thing. Sigismund learned that from the betrayer. Bloody awesome! Learned that from the betrayer. Bloody awesome. Huh. Now, why would he have that? He's an ultramarine. I mean, I guess that's the question. Why would he have that if he's an ultramarine? It carries Inquisition insignia. I call it rosary, but it was misrepresentation. Aha! Yeah, that could be a cool thing. Titus, but was it because Titus, when we let him, went with the Inquisitor? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, actually. And he and he said his angels. Well, yeah, that's how it's gonna look like. Yeah, thanks, dear Clayton. So yeah, the first game was published by THQ, like I remembered, but they do not exist anymore, I think. And hi, Alex, to you. He could be sanctioned by the Inquisition. Yes, yes, I think something like that maybe happened. So, whatever happened, we're going to find out, and I'm going to recap the story of the first game and to just remember it. I was too busy killing everything to focus exactly on the story. I mean, the story of Space Marine 1 is not exactly amazing and substantial that much, but the game is super fun. At the end, it was pretty cool with that demon guy that appeared, and we had to kick his ass, and it wasn't very easy. Sorry, guys, my puppy is protesting because I'm here and I'm not paying him attention much, which I have to do. Yeah, if we see rebooted Gilliman, I'm gonna faint. I mean, imagine if we see freaking rebooted Gilliman. They have to include some kind of a something like that. Jesus Christ! I mean, they have this ability to show a Primarch now. Just show it. I mean, not it. Him. Reboot it. Reboot. Reboot Gilliman. It's just so fun to say. Sorry. Sega, according to Wikipedia. Okay, if Wikipedia is right. So, well, if Sega is the publisher, then Focus Entertainment are the developer, of course. For a bit, dear Goldie, yes, dear Goldie, you are fighting chaos, exactly. Don't be upset, please. But the Inquisitor was escorted by a squad of tears. Of tears? So maybe they intervened, given they were in debt to the Ultramarines for the Iron Cage intervention, so they helped him out. Well, we'll see, guys. I mean, I guess we'll see. Well, smashing an Emperor's name is the right thing to do. Okay. Okay, guys, so this was awesomeness. I mean, this was the freaking best possible announcement that we could have had on the Game Awards. I cannot complain at all. At all. This was just the rumor, now it's true. So it's awesome. We just have to know when the heck that's gonna come out. But whenever the game comes out, we'll be waiting in any case. And the blue is not the same. I don't actually like this blue. I like that blue. I don't know why the blue of this picture is the accurate blue. It's the same like this blue. But there is not the accurate blue. Anyway, guys, so yeah. What do you think? What do you think about all of that? I mean, my hopes for the new game is that it's going to be long enough with a substantial story and campaign and gameplay, which it seems to be the case, at least the gameplay. Just AAA quality. That is it. And Gilliman. Please show me Gilliman. Yeah, I cannot think of anything else. A variety of weapons, you can say, maybe some kind of a visual upgrade to the armor, that's always welcomed. To somehow customize whatever, or if you're achieving stuff along the way, to get some kind of an indication on the armor that you are achieving stuff. Something like that. And the guns to feel good. That's always important. He is in Gothic Carpada. Oh boy. Sorry guys. It is late. Well, I don't really play such games. I can play now RTS, but it's not my preference still. Okay, I think the Inquisitor would love to have a high rank Space Marine captain who's immune to warp on his payroll. Yeah, maybe you're right there. Henry Cavill, he is playing the game, I mean the tabletop game, and 100% he's playing the PC games, at least some of them. But he's not playing in Warhammer in terms of acting yet. But he will! I believe so, he will. Who knows, Mr. D, if they do, but he's been demoted, so there's that. Hey, Michael. Greetings. Glad to see you again. Fantastic to see you. Well, you too. Well, yeah, thank you. I am well. As you're looking at the Space Marine 2 trailer, yes, I already did the coverage of the trailer, reaction, everything when it came out. Now we're just discussing the two games, Space Marine 1 and 2. I think it's freaking amazing, but you can always go and just check the full reaction. Lieutenant's helm? Well, all I can tell ya is that he's a Primaris now, which is like the highlight of the day. Think Librarian, if anything, and thank you dear Clayton for that, if anything, he might be no, because he resisted the touch of the warp. Yes, that's gonna be very interesting if he is. And thank you dear Ivy for sharing that, thank you. Yeah, maybe he is no. That's a very interesting theory, guys. Like, remember that one. So we can chat when the game comes out. He will become a captain on third company. Maybe. Inquisitor's go on the train around. Yeah, I guess a lot of people noticed that with the Inquisitor skull and all of those things. I bet. Lendros is in charge of Titus now. Each stud on his head is 100 years service. He had 2, now he has 4. Yeah, means Lendros has at least 2. Yeah, well, I guess we'll see though, guys. We'll see. Nice to see you guys in general, Michael. I mean, you, everyone. Okay, so this is my third stream for today, and I really need to go sleep. So for now, guys, I'm gonna leave you, but there is a lot of things still from the Game Awards that I want to cover. There's Horizon Forbidden West, Dune, Spice Wars, not Space Wars, Spice Wars, just so funny how this this is different from other games in general, universes. Elden Ring, Hellblade 2, Alan Wake 2, The Lord of the Rings, Gollum, and by the way, Gollum looks awful in that game, and Warhammer Vermintide 2, actually, Warrior Priest. There's also Cuphead that I never played before, Forspoken, which looks freaking amazing, Plague Tale Requiem trailer, which also looked freaking amazing. Previous game was very good. Dialect 2, Star Trek Resurgence, and yeah, I still have to watch the Ultramarines movie and to do a review of it because I promised Matty. And yeah, and by the way, if you watch Raised by Wolves, there's gonna be a second season and trailer is out and looks freaking amazing. So recap of all the things that I want to do, but I don't really have time. So we see what I can actually do, guys, as soon as humanly possible. Now, Warhammer is my priority always. Okay, reading your last comment, guys. Okay, Lord. You gotta go to your local chaplain. Cato Icarus. Well, actually, yeah. Cato Icarus. Yes, I love to see that guy. It's gonna be fun. And also the other guy that I just forgot his name. The other guy with the eye, with the artificial eye. Why the heck I forgot his name? Damn it! You're gonna tell me. With the, I mean, he's also a badass, and he's also one of, I mean, the guy that basically wrote Ultramar before Gilman returned. Damn it, his name. Night, Patrick. Yeah, everyone, totally have an awesome night. Good night to you. Good night. Thanks, Sir D. We march from Macrack. Yes, that's awesome. Marmas Calgar. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So yeah, if I see Calgar and if I see Sicari, that's gonna be just awesome and probably hilarious, just a bit. I mean, who knows? Maybe they're going to make it super serious. But every time that I'm thinking about Sicaris, I'm thinking about TTS. So yeah, I just can't help it. And even Calgar was there too, so it's just gonna be a bit funny because I'm just gonna think about TTS. Damn it. Is it by the Inquisition? Can the skull on? Yeah, maybe. I mean, something with the Inquisition. That is for sure. What exactly? We shall find out. And we should know no fear. Yes, absolutely. That is also, I mean, that is always awesome to hear. So, guys, thank you for joining me. Just to remind you this. Yes. It's just awesome. I just so love comparisons, God. It is one of my favorite things to watch myself on YouTube, comparing graphics between one game and the other, like previous versions of the game, and I love tech stuff. What to tell you? I'm a tech nerd. So sleep well, guys. Have a great new week, and see you very soon. Bye bye.